Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining. And as is the case most nights, we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clear. Clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooters league is what you see most of now.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've got Dario Saric, Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Lou Dort, and it's Holmgren in at the 5. Outside McDaniels. Outside Edwards, pass to Towns. They get it back. The kick out to Conley. Now here's Towns. Now Gobert. Saric covers. Second chance shot. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates. An unusual skill set for his size. Holmgren can initiate offense from every level on the floor. I mean, his versatility is unbelievable.
To the wing, right side. 4 on the clock. Towns passes to Conley. Over Giddey. Another miss by Minnesota.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. You expect 7-footers to operate off ball, but Holmgren is just as good with the ball in his hands, Grant.
Yes, he is, B.A. I mean, we've seen him go coast to coast in the open floor, take his defender off the dribble and get to the rim. And if you sag off him, well, he can just rise up and fire.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Giddey. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches it. And it's Giddey with the 3.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Here's Towns. Pass to McDaniels. From down in the low post, it goes.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Here's Holmgren. Dort outside. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Edwards finds Towns. No good on the triple.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. The shot. Oh, he missed the chippy right there.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Back to Giddey. This one for 3. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey's got 6.
Running the show, Gilgeous-Alexander is talented as a passer. And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl-Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Dort up top. Ooh, poked away. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
And it's Thunder's ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Gets a hand on it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Holmgren's gotten his second bucket.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And, of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Šarić from deep. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 5 here tonight. Towns with the ball. Beyond the arc. He buries it from 3.
And, you know, we know he has this shot in his bag. I mean, Towns enjoyed going right back at the opponent with the 3-ball.
And so it's Oklahoma City. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. The hustle they've shown on defense.
Please give a big round of applause.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Taking a look at the Thunder. We've got Dort. Holmgren is out there with Dario Šarić. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Giddey in at the 2-guard. Gilgeous-Alexander's gone just 1 of 6 shooting so far. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. The 3. It's not going to go for him. And the Thunder going the other way now.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Here's Holmgren. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Edwards a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Back to Daniels. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Giddey's got 5 rebounds in the game. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Offensive rebound. Gobert. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Giddey.
And the Stifle Tower makes his presence felt on the offensive end. He's really developed an array of moves on the interior. Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Giddey finds Šarić. 4-3. Edwards pulls it in. For Minnesota, they've gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Over Giddey. Here's Gobert. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Outside Giddey. And stolen by Edwards. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards can't hit. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. That's to Holmgren. Now here's Giddey. Here's Holmgren, defended by Gobert. Right side Edwards. Deflected. Outside Giddey. They get it back. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
It's Edwards with a drive, and it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got 7 rebounds in the game. It's stolen.
2 minutes remaining in the half. 2 minutes.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Šarić. from deep. Holmgren. The ball's knocked loose. Edwards with it, and it's Dort picking him up. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. For 3, Conley nails it from 3. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
They throw good, Edwards.
Well, we're starting to see the pieces fall into place in OKC. Their number 2 overall pick, Chet Holmgren, showing tremendous promise. And the chemistry he's developing with Josh Giddey and SGA makes them very, very intriguing. And despite being the youngest team in the league, the Thunder have been solid defensively the last couple years. A great sign going forward for this franchise.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Carl Anthony.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Back to Edwards. No one near him. And that one's long.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Here's Holmgren. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Gilgeous-Alexander against McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Puts up a 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Thunder with a lead. Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside from behind the arc. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists now in the game. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Thunder. And so it's Oklahoma City going into the break up 12. They've had incredible.
26. Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies!
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's Taurean Prince. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Reed in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Joe. Pass to Williams. 6 on the shot clock.
Timberwolves foul.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Waters.
First personal foul. First team foul. Now into the
On defense, the Timberwolves. They trail by 9. Williams finds Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Anderson. Fast break, Minnesota. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Anderson's gotten his first bucket of the night.
I like what I saw on both ends that time. Hustling on defense to create some offense.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Pass to Alexander-Walker. Now Reed. That one doesn't drop. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. You know, Naz Reid initially went undrafted in 2019.
Hey, B.A., that happens to plenty of talented guys. The NBA is a hard league, and a lot of good players have to sometimes go through things things to make it. Luckily, systems like the G League give players like Naz Reid an opportunity to grow and go there. So you keep growing like Reid did, and eventually you might find yourself in the NBA.
There's Alexander Walker. And a miss there on the triple. And for the Thunder, they're shooting 52% from the floor so far.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Here's Wiggins. Looking for his first basket, still in this one.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
Here's Alexander Walker. Williams grabs the board. Alexander Walker's gone 1 for 3 on the night. There's the three. Williams misses. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Back to Prince. Let's go with a three. He can't hit that time. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Williams from long range. Sinks it from distance. Williams has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Prince. Reid for 3. The Thunder pull it in. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Wiggins.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Banked it in off the glass.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Reid for 3. And he's going for the lob. And stolen by Williams. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. The three is up. Prince grabs the miss. The Timberwolves have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
It's Wiggins on the wing. Williams against Anderson. Williams misses. The Timberwolves have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game, but I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Minnesota's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Prince can't hit.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Outside, Williams. Again, no good by Oklahoma City. The Timberwolves shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Here's Anderson. It's wide right, hits off the rim. On the break. Stolen by Reid. He got it off in time. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder up 15 points as this quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Lugens Dort out there with Dario Saric. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. Gilgeous-Alexander. And the bucket is good.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Lets it fly. Kept alive by Minnesota.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
Stolen by Conley. The kick out to Edwards. From downtown, that one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
The corner three isn't a go-to yet for Edwards, but he was clearly feeling that shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander up top. He's guarded by Conley. Pass to Šarić. To the paint. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Deflects the pass. Conley with the ball. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Shot blocked. Giddey against McDaniels.
I like the way Dario Šarić plays so hard down low when he gets inside. Really good at drawing fouls because he's physical and aggressive.
At the line for the
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And they've been letting it rain from the mid-range. A throwback approach that's really working well for them in this one.
Pass to Giddey. Here's Holmgren. Outside for Dort. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The three is up. And Dort with the bucket on the assist from Giddey.
3 points.
And the Thunder lead by 11.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
For 3, Conley. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Dort. Šarić, high post. He can't get it to go. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Edwards finds McDaniels. Towns with the ball. Fires for 3. The Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Stolen by Conley. 1:46 left in the 4th quarter. McDaniels from long range. Here's Towns. From the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Edwards against Giddey. Driving inside. Pass to Holmgren. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th. Inside. The kick out to Edwards. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Edwards got 9 points now in the quarter.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Thunder.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, I thought he was their catalyst tonight, guys. Moving the rock, actively looking to set other guys up. Outstanding work.
19 seconds left in the game. Gobert up top. Offline from the top of the key. Here's Holmgren. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to
go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, oh, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. Murray and Caldwell-Pope, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the center, filling out the middle. Murray, good.
And there's a feeling sometimes, even at 6'3", when Murray gets to the interior, he plays a bit bigger.
Edwards drives in and finished off by Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Bob pass to Gordon. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Great timing, but Aaron Gordon's going to make any lob look good.
And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing the title.
And Towns gets it to go.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Got a piece of it. Edwards against Gordon. Edwards passes to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
And with Aaron Gordon leaving Orlando, Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change of scenery was great for Gordon. Taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big game experience. And there's a technique Jamal Murray uses that's pretty rare in the NBA. This guy practices meditation every day.
Well, I love that he does that, and he credits that focus for his ability to stay in the moment. And Greg, you and I have seen some moments from one Jamal Murray. I'm very excited about his return to his full capacity and what he's going to be capable of doing.
And it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Conley finds Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. 4 on the shot clock. Over Gordon.
And Aaron Gordon could guard multiple positions due to that athleticism and the length.
And Towns gets it to go.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Mike Malone. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live, right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
And Jokic throws it down.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Murray against Conley. Edwards drives in. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Here's Porter. Conley against Murray. Out to Edwards. Here's Gobert. He can't hit that time. And it's Denver the other way.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come. You know, flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Gobert. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Now here's Murray. Outside Porter. Outside for Murray. And rejection by McDaniel. Conley with a wide open look, and there's another one for the Timberwolves.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Now, here's Jokic. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Oh, here's Serbia. Jokic up there.
Timberwolves leading by 5. Conley into the lane. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Minnesota shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort. And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Towns with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's McDaniels. Good defense by Jokic. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead.
Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
There's so much about Nikola Jokic that is special. For a 5-man, it doesn't really matter any position, but his ability to crank out those triple doubles might just take the cake.
Caldwell Pope finds Jokic. Kicks it out to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Aaron Gordon is one springy dude. When he gets the ball down low, it's hard to stop it.
Jokic does produce triple-doubles at a near-record rate.
So in his 500th game, Jokic got his 71st triple-double. Only Oscar Robertson and Magic Johnson recorded more triple-doubles in their first 500 games. Think about that. As a center, he was doing that. Just truly unstoppable at times.
And the second free throw, good.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Here's Porter outside for Murray. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Here's Caldwell Pope. Jokic passes to Gordon. Mike Conley grabs the miss.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Edwards, look at that.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
And that one's good by Porter.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Gobert with a screen for Conley. The feed to Gobert. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And it's 9 points for Rudy Gobert.
A veteran floor general who consistently makes good reads. Conley's teammates trust him in the pick and roll.
No coverage that time.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense. He's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Over Caldwell Pope. Edwards finds Towns. Towns sets the pick for Conley. Back to Towns. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
And the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, that's what we call playing with force. And Towns going up for the dunk, daring the defense to contest.
Murray against Conley. Murray the pass to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And stolen by Murray. To the middle. Oh, here we go with Gordon. Nobody back.
Aaron Gordon with the nasty dunk.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. They've led by as much as 10. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the final. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Porter. Stolen by McDaniels. Towns with it. Now guarded by Porter. Back to Gobert. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Porter. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, Porter just coming at him right now. He takes the foul, he keeps pushing, and then he gets the bucket.
Free throw good. Porter. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Edwards, and there's the drive.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Gordon kicks to Caldwell Pope. Outside for Murray. Here's Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Porter's got 11.
And never lacking for confidence, as Porter is not going to let a little bit of contact hold him up.
Anthony Edwards has been leading. Okay, David, much appreciated.
The Nuggets, 34.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So on the floor for Denver, they got Jackson. He's out there with Brown. Thomas Bryant is out there with Green. It's Najee in at the 4-man position.
Tough to match up with Kyle Anderson because of how quirky he plays. Changing speeds, plays slow, but sees the floor remarkably well.
Najee over Reed. Najee, no good. Minnesota leading by 4. Here's Prince. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Now here's Jackson. Tight defense on him. The kick out to Brown. Here's Green. It's hauled in by Noel. Now the Timberwolves with it. No good. Shot missing.
Defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Here's Brown. An easy 2 points on the layup. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Reed. It's deflected. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And Bryant slams it in.
And Bryant, with that kind of positioning, he's going to get the dunk.
Minnesota in the lead. Anderson passes to Reed. Back to Anderson. Denver grabs the miss. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game.
Jackson, that's a two-pointer, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
For Minnesota, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you can tell it meant a lot to the players. You know, this is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
On the wing, Green. The tray. No good on the shot. Minnesota leading by 5. Prince in the corner. It's up a 3. Kept alive. The pass to Reed. Prince kicks to Reed. Here's Noel. Guarded by Jackson. Launches it. That one, no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. 1:57 left in the third quarter. Down low, Bryant, and finish off by Bryant.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Passes it to Alexander Walker. Prince wide open. Noel, nice persistence to tip it back up and in. Noel's got his first 2 points.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
And good recognition from Reggie, open teammate.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Brown. Good. That one on target from Noel.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Right side Jackson. He dishes it to Bryant. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Bryant's got 6 points in the quarter. 44 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Reed gets the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
And the dunk by Jackson.
It's easy to forget about Jackson's bunnies, but he's more than happy to remind you.
Here's Noel. Powered down with both hands.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Jokic, he's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Michael Porter comes in for Green. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Bruce Brown. And it's Jamal Murray in for Reggie Jackson. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That is his first foul of the game. And the Nuggets making a change here. There's 10 seconds left to play in the third. Now, Jokic. The Nuggets with another miss. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. I now send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch what Mike Malone said to his team. He said, we're getting some looks on the three, but we're not connecting. But don't get frustrated. He told them it's a game of ebbs and flows. Keep shooting with confidence. Guys?
Thank you, David. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's McDaniels. Here's Gobert. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Murray outside. Back to Jokic. Murray finds Jokic. Outside for Murray. Denver passing it around. Jokic with the bucket.
The skill set is there. Jokic, very tough cover for a lot of centers in the league because of how unique he is.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Conley dishes to Gobert. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. Murray outside. And it's Jokic in the corner. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Dishes it to Gobert. Back to Edwards. There's the drive. Count it.
And he's got more than a few ways to beat him. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the N1 opportunity.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Towns gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And proving to be a prolific scorer from anywhere on the floor. That's a gimme for Towns.
Gordon inside, defended by Towns. Here's Caldwell Pope. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Timberwolves leading by 10. Porter with the steal. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Outside for Murray. Shot to stop the run, and it's Murray with the jam.
Got so many tools, and then you forget how good Murray is athletically. Gets up that time.
Outside Conley. And a miss there on the triple. The Nuggets trail by 8. Murray with it. Picked up by Edwards. Towns kicks to Gobert. Around Jay. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
And pure cash. Whenever Towns gets these types of looks, he's consistent at spraying.
Jokic passes to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Timberwolves leading by 8. Conley dishes to Towns. Now here's McDaniel. Guarded by Porter. Has to come. For Murray. Murray with the defensive effort.
Well, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Porter kicks to Murray. Caldwell Pope outside. No good on the three.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Pass to Gordon. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Oh, man. Look at Aaron Gordon proving he can step up and be the man.
There's 38 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Caldwell Pope against Edwards. Oh, that was something else.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
Oh, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Conley with it.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.
Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. Murray and Caldwell Pope are the backcourt pairing, and it's Jokic in at center. And for Oklahoma City, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Dario Saric. Then there's Lou Dort. And it's Holmgren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And so here's Denver. The Thunder making their last shot. And Aaron Gordon, Grant, growing up in the heart of Silicon Valley, San Jose.
Yeah, Aaron, using that to his advantage, involved with some apps. Now, we've seen a lot of players getting into the tech world. Great to see guys like Gordon branching out into business.
Well, I think the things that Aaron Gordon has added to his game, specifically that reliable three-point shot, is a really welcome sign. This guy has an incredible upside.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Rebound by the Nuggets. Murray with it, and it's Dort picking him up. Murray passes to Jokic. Now here's Gordon. Stolen by Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander against Porter. To the left side wing. Saric, the pass to Giddey. Six on the shot clock. From outside the arc. Porter pulls it in. And here's Denver. Right side Murray. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Outside Porter. Gordon with a screen on Dort. Back to Caldwell Pope. No good with the triple. The Thunder have gone 1 for 3 so far.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Pass to Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just finding the open man and making sure it's on time and on target. This is who Josh Giddey is.
Gordon can't hit.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Saric. Outside Giddey. Here's the three. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Boy, if this becomes a consistent part of Josh Giddey's game, look out, because that three-point shot is going to make him so dangerous.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
Let's give a round of applause for your Thunder Girls dance.
And guys, over the last several years, Denver's been top 10 in offensive rating. Now, they played a slower pace, but made the most of their possessions.
Who won that team? Give a big hand to your Thunder Girls dance team.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Murray up top. They need this. Outside for Porter. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Boy, this Denver team, great offensively over the last couple of seasons. How so?
Well, B.A., they execute in the half courts. That's pretty simple. I mean, so difficult to do against NBA defenses. Now, normally they have multiple ball handlers on the floor, guys who can make quick decisions.
Here's Holmgren. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And that one misses. The Nuggets trail.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
1 minute 58 left now in the first quarter.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
They set the pick. Pass to Holmgren. The three. No good on the shot. Now Denver takes it the other way. Murray with it. And it's Giddey picking him up. Murray against Giddey. Gordon on the wing. And Gordon with the big finish.
Good awareness by Murray. Sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, Giddey. Gordon pulls it in.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Murray, and here's Jokic. Dort defending. Jokic, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Šarić, a screen on Porter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Šarić. Here's Holmgren. Back to Šarić. From deep, Giddey buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Now this is going to help Josh Giddey's game. Boy, the confidence will rise if he can make these catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Here's Jokic over Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Jokic, that time on the assist by Porter.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Pass to Šarić. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Out left to the wing. Back to Dort. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Šarić. Gordon pulls it in. Gordon's got 4 rebounds in the game. Jokic in the post. Back to Porter. Over Dort. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Thunder out in front. They're up by 4. And back to the start of the second.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder Houston. Here come your...
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. Murray and Caldwell-Pope are the backcourt pairing. Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. And it's Jokic in at the center position. Pass to Holmgren. It's Dort on the wing. To the inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Nikola Jokic again has won the league MVP, but he's not one to beat his own chest. He said, quote, "I never think about it. I didn't come here to be the MVP of the league. I always think that somebody's better than me, and I want to compete to beat them. Just by that mentality alone, I'm the underdog every time." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, Allie. Thanks.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates. The Oklahoma City Thunder, clearly an organization focused on the future, look no further than the median age of their roster, one of the youngest teams in the league.
Pass to Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. He drops it from range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5.
That's the long-range damage that this coaching staff wants Shai Gilgeous-Alexander searching for. Nicely done.
Down low. Here's Porter. Out to Gordon. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Lou Dort picks one up.
It's a problem trying to deal with the athleticism of Aaron Gordon. You've got to be more careful as a defender.
Right, so having a young team like the Thunder must have its advantages and disadvantages, huh, Doris?
Unequivocally, the upside your guys have brings energy, potential, and obviously their lack of experience can hurt when you take on more veteran teams. But the key for this organization is player development. Can you build habits, can you build culture, and can you build a winner?
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain drain as many as they can.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Gordon can't hit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
It's Alexander. It's tipped. Outside Porter. The Thunder with the rebound. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. Pass to Holmgren. Šarić down low, working on Jokic. Šarić, shot is off.
And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Giddey. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey's got 8 points. And Nikola Jokic breaking barriers at the center position, Greg.
Oh, so true, B.A. That 2,000, 1,500 season, it never been done before. The Joker's ability to be a facilitator at the 5, almost a point center, we've never really seen that before. And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Šarić. Up and over Porter. To the middle. And he dunks it down.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Šarić finds Giddey. From outside, off the mark. Denver's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. To the paint. Here's Murray. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
There's 38 seconds left in the first half of this one. Outside Giddey. Pass to Dort. Three-pointer. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. Here's Caldwell Pope. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren, covered by Jokic. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And
the score, your Thunder, 23, the Nuggets, 20.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. One guy who's been getting it done is Josh Giddey.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
We've got Kenrich Williams, and it's Joe in at the point. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Brown. Plenty of space. Second chance effort. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Thomas Bryant is a problem on the offensive backboards. This guy's big and skilled, and you better box him out.
They double him with Bryant. Williams passes to Wiggins. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. Since KD left Oklahoma City in the summer of 2016, the Thunder have not won a playoff series, Doris.
That's exactly right, BA. They had a few playoff teams, but they were all bounced in the first round. I think that is what led this organization to basically hit the reset button. Now they want a title caliber team, not a team stuck in the middle.
Lets a three fly. 5 to shoot. Stolen by Jackson. For the lead. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
We know Reggie Jackson has the quickness to get inside and the toughness to make a play, folks.
It grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A., after dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
Pass to Joe. It's Wiggins on the wing, defended by Brown. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Here's Joe, defended by Jackson. Clock at 6. Here's Wiggins. And Bryant pulls it down. The Nuggets have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Najee. Outside, Brown. Outside for Green. And stolen by Williams. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Oh, a really deep 3 that time. Williams has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Jackson for 3. Can't get it to drop. Stripped it away. Here's Najee. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Bryant. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Bryant's gotten 4 this quarter.
That's just heads-up basketball, and Jackson scanning the floor, spots the ready shooter. Nicely done.
Pass to Wiggins. Here's Joe. Brown with the steal. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Here's Jackson. Here's Najee. In close, he hits it. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Oklahoma City calls timeout. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ballgame.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Outside, Brown. Green for 3. Can't hit that one. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Outside, Williams. Pass to Joe. And here is Williams. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
52 seconds left in the third.
Once again.
Jackson outside. Now here's Bryant. Got a hand on it. Here's Joe. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Williams passes to Williams. Left side, Williams. And there's another one for the Thunder. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside for Green. Pass to Najee. Here's Bryant. It's Brown on the wing. to stop the run. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Brown's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. He got it up. No luck on that one. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Thunder. They're up by 3, and we're coming right.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder,
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Oklahoma City's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. And Denver, looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. They're the 2 and the 3. Gordon is the 4, with the Joker in the middle. And it's Murray in at the 1.
How fast off his feet is Gilgeous-Alexander. What a dunk.
Takes a step back. Murray passes to Porter. Over Dort. Got a piece of it. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Pass to Dort. And here's Sharge. Here's Holmgren, defended by Murray. And he's going for the oop here. Dort with a steal. Here's Holmgren. And that one's good. And it's a 7-point Oklahoma City lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander buries it from 3.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander attacking and in rhythm on the offensive end.
All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's been unguardable in this one, getting whatever he wants out there. He's just simply putting the offense on his back and delivering.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Guys, thanks a lot. I had a chance to hear what Mike Malone was saying to his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddey from downtown. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. Jokic's screen. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And the first one at the line is good.
What a promising future for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's long, he's athletic, he can play the 1 and the 2, and perhaps the most important thing is everyone raves about his character and his coachability.
Dort outside. Fires the 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. To the right side. Gordon against Sharge. And Gordon with the big finish.
The very definition of a high percentage shot. Aaron Gordon, throw it down.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tight defense on him from outside the arc. Left side Giddey. And he jams it home with authority.
6'8". That's excellent size, and Josh Giddey makes that dunk easy work. Outside
Murray. Jokic passes to Murray. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. 6 to shoot. And here's Saric for 3. Denver grabs the miss.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. It's Giddey on the wing. Now here's Saric. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Murray.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Continues Caldwell Pope. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And they go to the intentional foul.
Aaron Gordon. First personal foul.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line for your Thunder.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's an 8-point ball game. Here's Murray. Jokic with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts up a 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
3 shots.
It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
No question, Nikola Jokic is everything a modern big should be. He's a versatile player who can both start and finish offensive plays for his team.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. And so it's Oklahoma City winning this one. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or...
Hi, and welcome, everyone, here on 2K Sports. And on the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Thunder. Alexander. Right wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Sharch, and he banks in the layup.
Sharch knows he has the touch needed to capitalize inside.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job of drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
Now, here's Holmgren. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. The shot by Sharch, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. And the layup is good.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren wide open. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here is Edwards. Nailed from three-point land. Edwards got 5 points so far.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Tries it from the top of the key. Again, the Thunder score.
Yeah, great execution there to turn around such a difficult shot to defend.
Oh, and the jam by Towns.
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Sharch, and he gets the bucket. Sharch has got his second basket. Outside Conley. Edwards with it. Dort covering. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. The pass to McDaniels. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. There's the three. And there's Edwards on the assist by Gobert. 8 points for him.
The corner three isn't a go-to yet for Edwards, but he was clearly feeling that shot.
Holmgren in the corner. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Edwards passes to Towns. Got a hand on it. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Stolen by McDaniels. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
You know what makes Towns so dangerous in transition? He can beat you with the shot, or he can beat you at the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Conley picks him up. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. Giddy the pass to Holmgren. Gobert with the defensive effort. Timberwolves leading by 3. Conley finds Edwards. And here's Gobert. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And 1 on Holmgren.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Second free throw, no good. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Edwards kicks to Gobert. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Passes it to Giddy. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Saric up top. Giddy, no one around him. Rebound, Minnesota.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Back to Edwards. From deep. Dort grabs the miss. Here's Giddy. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And still a close game.
And please give a big round of applause for your Thunder Youth Dance Team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Lou Dort out there with Saric. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Giddy in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Like watching Saric make his presence felt with blocks like these.
Kicks it to Holmgren. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Edwards drives in, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And in the NBA, Clark, one singular talent can transform a team, as we know. So if you could play with either a superstar scorer or a defensive player of the year team, which would it be?
I think I've got to go with the defender, Kevin, simply because there are a lot more guys that do scoring at a high level than do defending at a high level. And if you have an elite defensive player of the year kind of guy, he can make a huge impact on your championship chances.
And here is Conley following Lou Dort's 3. Towns kicks to McDaniels. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Outside Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Towns kicks to Conley. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And no good. And the Thunder going the other way now. And it's Giddy in the corner. And he overshot that one, missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
McDaniels dishes to Towns. Conley surveying the D. Back Back to Towns. He kicks it to McDaniels. Shoots over George. Timberwolves keep it alive. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Another miss by Minnesota. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
A confident shooter from deep. When you give Gilgeous-Alexander space to pull the trigger, he's not going to hesitate.
This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander after Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Now here is Conley, still looking for his first bucket in this one.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting time. The best player to never make an All-Star game. It changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Now here's Giddey, here's Saric, and the three off target. Outside Edwards. Gobert finds Edwards. Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. Driving the lane. Thunder with the rebound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Now here's Giddey. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Towns wide open. Another miss by Minnesota. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And the shot goes down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Largely because of that length, Gilgeous-Alexander feeling confident attacking inside.
Conley up top. Outside Edwards. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot right now.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Towns for 3. Good on the triple. Towns has got 7 points in the game.
And, you know, we know he has this shot in his bag. I mean, Towns enjoys going right back at the opponent with the 3-ball.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 9. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Giddey outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Giddey, no good. Anthony Edwards has been leading. Thank you, David, for that interview. And
24, the Timberwolves, 25.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Reed is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Torian Prince. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2-guard spot.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Oklahoma City has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Stolen by Anderson. Prince outside. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Alexander Walker passes to Anderson. Prince wide open. And another three for Minnesota.
Coming into the league, scouts predicted Prince would be a solid 3-and-D specialist, and they were spot on.
There's a screen by Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Prince, the pass to Anderson. To the inside. Here's Noel. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Noel's got the lead up to 4 now for the Timberwolves. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Wiggins outside. A 3-ball. Here's Joe. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And from the line a season ago, 73%.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Here's Alexander Walker. It's good on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Count the basket. And now a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
Boy, he sure can fill it up. You got to stay in his jersey.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran. Someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys. This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Now here's Anderson. 2 points. That one goes. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
The kick out to Williams. On the wing, Wiggins, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Joe, Anderson knocks it loose.
Minnesota ball.
Timberwolves leading by 4. .114 left to play in the third. Here's Reed. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, I tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Joe passes to Williams. The feed to Williams. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Anderson outside. Rebounded by Joe. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Williams kicks to Williams. The kick out to Williams. Left side, Williams. Pass to Joe. All alone. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
Here's Prince. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, Taurean Prince is not the guy you want to send to the foul line.
The Timberwolves missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. Good on the second free throw. The third quarter comes to a close. The Timberwolves on top, up 4. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
41. Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder,
3:10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Holmgren. Then there's Saric. And it's Dort in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Gobert in the corner. Here's Towns. It's deflected. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder, another 3. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Oklahoma City?
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Here's Holmgren. After the basket by Minnesota. Out to Saric. Here's Giddey. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Pass to Giddey. This one for 3. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th assist in this one. Now here is Conley. Now the pass to Edwards. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
Giddey, the pass to Holmgren. Here's Saric. Passes to Giddey. Shot clock at 5. Back to Saric. Pulls up. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
It's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Giddey. Over to the left wing. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it. Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Giddey with the screen on Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Giddey. Saric has the open look. Again, the miss by Saric. Timberwolves trail by 4. Right side Towns. 3-pointer. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3. That one on Holmgren.
And, you know, we all know how talented Towns is. Now it's time for him to up the ante and do big things in the playoffs.
And he nails the 3rd.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren kicks to Giddey. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. He takes it in. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. And here's Edwards from the arc. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Here's Saric. And slam dunk by Saric.
Saric's not backing away from having the ball in his hands in a big spot. Well done.
1:44 left in the 4th quarter. Towns kicks to McDaniel. It's stolen by Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's Edwards. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Giddey sets the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. All sorts of time, and good, he nails it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
Oh, here's Edwards. Kicks it to McDaniels. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's in! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Outside Conley. Towns gets to Conley. Towns, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Sharks. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Sharks. And rebounded by McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Back to McDaniel. High post try. Missed. Gobert. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going to the block.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, tough situation here, but they do have enough time to get a catch and shoot. It's going to have to be very quick, but they do have time.
And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really, and
tremendous, Allie. Thank you. So the Nuggets with the tip. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at point guard.
I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away. You think about some of the great young centers in this league, but when it comes to making everyone around him better, Jokic is the man.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Nikola Jokic. If you could pick any center in the league to start a team with, Brent, is Jokic your guy?
Man, between him and Embiid, we're talking about 2 different styles here, BA, but I love the passing and I love the positive impact that Jokic makes on the entire 5 that are on the floor, including himself. So Jokic is the guy.
Now here's Murray to the middle. And stolen by Gobert. Pass to Edwards. Jumps up. And Edwards slams it in.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Conley with the ball. Now here's Towns. Right side McDaniels to the inside. Here's Gobert. No good that time. Good D by Jokic. Right side Murray. He shoots it. Jokic, no good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. Porter against Towns. Edwards a screen on Porter. Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Towns with the ball. 4 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. McDaniels. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Right side Murray. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, BA. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Here's Murray after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Here's Gordon. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Ooh, they pick off the pass. And stolen by Gobert. Edwards finds Gobert. It doesn't go for him. Now Denver takes it the other way. Inside. And Jokic throws it down.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player to help to be a facilitator.
Towns against Gordon. Conley passes to McDaniels. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Off the left rim and out.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Conley passes to Edwards. Towns for 3. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Denver in the lead. Here's Gordon with the drive. And Gordon with the big finish.
So fun to watch AG when he takes flight.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
And he goes right after the guy who just scored on him.
Oh, he made sure to return the favor. Throws it up high. And Gordon with the big finish.
Great timing, but Aaron Gordon's going to make any lob look good.
Here's Conley. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Here's Edwards. That shot is off. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Murray passes to Jokic to the paint. Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, when it comes to creative passing, Jokic is probably at the top of the list in the NBA.
Conley passes to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Conley against Murray. And there's Jokic on the assist by Murray. Jokic has got 6.
And Jokic using those muscles. Yeah, they're in there, not allowing the defense to slow them down. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. The Nuggets on top. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Denver?
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
And getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. And Towns' three-pointer is the lead. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brand?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Timeout called. The Nuggets.
Who wants a t-shirt?
Well, when you talk home court advantage, you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, B.A., and it has to do with geography. Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well.
And for Denver, their shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. Murray from outside. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Out of bounds, it'll be Nuggets ball.
Nuggets ball.
And here's Denver. Jokic with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. And it's Jokic missing.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Here's Gobert. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Nuggets have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Here's Caldwell Pope, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And the league has redefined the rules a bit regarding the gather steps. Players getting more leeway. What do you think about that?
Well, I think guys, BA, are getting a little more creative in practicing that. I mean, they will adjust to the rule. That is one thing we've seen through the years with NBA players. And so in the offseason, if you can find a way to take advantage of a step more in order to gain advantage on the defender, I'm all for it until they change the rule back.
Poke loose. Back to Caldwell Pope. And there's the lob. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Back to Edwards. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Look at this Denver team, and you just expect them to be good for a long time. Obviously, obviously MVP and Jokic, but their best players, all young, signed to long-term deals. They should be able to compete.
He's perfect from the line this time. Yeah, great job by the Nuggets putting together this core. They're set up for success for a while, Brent.
Well, we saw that potential BA come out in the bubble, getting to the conference finals, and now it's about getting key players back to health and at full capacity. And if they do that, I expect them to make the noise that the Western Conference wants to avoid.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Jokic with a screen on Conley. Murray passes to Jokic. Out to Gordon. Fires the three. And another three for Denver.
And the defense having no time to get to Aaron Gordon. Automatic.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside McDaniels.
2 minutes.
Conley with the ball. Towns finds Edwards. Driving in.
He got his timing down. But the defender had more size than him, but did not have more fight.
A minute 39 left to play in the first half. Outside Porter. Over McDaniels. Shot clock at 5. Gordon, the pass to Porter. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Good job reading the floor. Aaron Gordon solid at sensing when someone's open.
Pass to Conley. Now Towns. It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill. Jokic against Gobert. Jokic passes to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
And Gordon doing it all here. Fills it up, cleaning the glass. You name it, he's getting it done.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Towns. Out to the wing. And here's McDaniels. Here's Edwards. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Conley. Here's Gobert. Goes back up. Pass to Towns. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
We've got 13 seconds left in the second. To the wing on the left. Tries again. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. No good on the free throw.
Shooting for Minnesota.
He hits the second from the line. Denver calls timeout.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
3 seconds left. And finished off by Murray as he lays it in. Murray's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, there's a little bit of Murray's handle on display. The D looked totally confused as to what to do there.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after.
Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwocky.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Reggie Jackson out there with Bruce Brown. Then it's Thomas Bryant. Then it's Zeke Naji. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half from Michael Malone.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Pass to Prince. Takes the 3. Clock at 6. And stolen by Brown. He goes up, and it's hammered home by Green.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Back to Anderson. Here's Prince. Green covering. Here's Prince. Outside, Anderson. Pass to Noel. Takes it inside. Reed. And Bryant pulls it down. Denver has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Green, the pass to Bryant. Here's Brown. Back to Green. Jackson for 3. Anderson pulls it down. The Timberwolves trail. Pass to Reed. Back to Anderson. Here's Prince. Green covering. Prince with the bucket.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Jackson down low. And he converts the layup.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
For Minnesota, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Prince. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Prince has got 4 points this quarter. The Nuggets have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Jackson on the wing. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Really good job by Reggie Jackson just finding the shooter and feeding him.
Pass to Prince. Fires top of the key. That shot off.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Noel, no good. The Nuggets have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Here's Green. Here's Najee.
2 minutes.
Pass to Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Tim Bryant, with that kind of positioning, he's going to get the dunk.
Reed for 3. Knocks down the triple.
It's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Jackson down low. Here's Bryant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
Bryant could go right at you. He's such a big guy, he's going to draw some fouls.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. And both free throws good for Bryant. The Timberwolves shooting a nice 50% for the game. Conley passes to Edwards. Now here's McDaniels. Now Gobert. Covered by Bryant. Stolen by Bryant. Jackson against Edwards. And here's Jackson. Down low. Here's Bryant. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside McDaniels. It's rebounded by Najee. The Nuggets have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Denver has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Out to Gordon. Pass to Caldwell Pope. There's the drive. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Murray with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 10. Gordon on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. McDaniels from long range. Oh! Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Denver Nuggets earning this break in the... Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Nuggets shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the 1. Gordon with a screen on Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Murray finds Gordon. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
So hard to guard the pick and roll action. When Aaron Gordon's a part of it, you better have your antennas up.
And here's Edwards outside. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Here's Gordon. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Denver?
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And here's Edwards outside. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Conley against Murray. Pass to Jokic. Gordon with a screen on Gobert. Here's Jokic. Good on the shot. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
To the inside. And the dunk by Jokic.
Oh, there's Serbia. Jokic up there.
The Timberwolves have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Edwards for 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Edwards got 30.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Caldwell Pope. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Edwards finds McDaniels. Now here's Towns. Defended by Gordon. Now here's Conley. The 3 is up. The shot no good. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Aaron Gordon is one springy dude. When he gets the ball down low, it's hard to stop him.
From deep, Conley. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Gordon down low. He's guarded by Conley. Jokic. And the layup falls. And Jokic has got 6 points in the quarter.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Murray against Conley. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Stolen by Conley.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Nuggets.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number 1 was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm, and they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Aaron Gordon.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Murray, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Edwards finds Gobert for 3. And Conley is good for 3.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Mike Conley. That's his third personal foul. 13 fouls.
The free throw drops from Murray. So much NBA talent like Jamal Murray out of Canada, specifically the province of Ontario.
Yeah, very true. And I think that's because guys like Murray, born in the late 90s, they grew up with the NBA in Toronto. And Jamal and others have been inspired by the Raptors.
Picked by Gobert. And another three from Minnesota.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That'll get him his fourth foul of the game. Due to the bonus, we will head to the line for two.
Jamal Murray sort of carrying the flag for Canada and all the great players who have infiltrated the league over the past couple seasons. He is a bucket getter.
When you've got your opponent down, don't let him up. This one's all but over.
Gordon against Towns. To the middle. Porter with the steal. Outside Murray. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps.
Here's Holmgren. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Saric in at the 4. And for the Nuggets, Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. And it's Porter in at the 3 slot. Now here's Saric. Pass to Giddey. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Murray the pass to Porter. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Saric outside. And slam dunk by Saric.
What a pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's capable as a scorer, but finds his teammate there.
And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
So smooth, so pretty off the dribble drive. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Lob pass to Gordon. No good that time.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Caldwell Pope pass to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Giddey. He kicks it to Holmgren. It's the three-point bomb.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Holmgren with the steal. Giddey the pass to Saric. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Giddey with it. That 3 off the mark. Now Murray. The kick out to Porter. Pass to Jokic. Let's go. And here's Gordon. And it's blocked. And they get it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And it's Jokic missing.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
During the last decade, from 2010 onwards, the Thunder had the second most wins in the NBA.
It's mind-boggling to consider that. That was clearly during the Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden era. The Spurs had the most in that time frame. What that can tell you, though, is small market teams can win in the NBA.
Here's Murray after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket by Gordon.
Listen, we know Aaron Gordon is a high-activity player, and if you give him daylight, he's ready to shoot it.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander knocks down the 3 ball. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Drills the 3-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
How fast off his feet is Gilgeous-Alexander. What a dunk.
Murray with it. Dort covering. Kicks it out to Gordon. It's Porter outside. Tries to save it. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Dort wide open. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from 3. That's a pretty looking shot right there.
Outside Gordon. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Denver the rebound. Back to Gordon. And he can't jam it through.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
There's 18 seconds left in the first. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to Gordon. Caldwell Pope up top to stop the run. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Oklahoma City. Their lead at 11 points. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's rise to NBA stardom was meteoric.
Well, for me, GA, the more responsibility this guy seems to be given, the better he gets. He's improved every year, and at this point in Shai's career, it looks like his ceiling could be very, very high. This guy's showing off his entire offensive package right now. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in full effect.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And it's Porter with the ball for the Nuggets. Down by 15. And here's the fast break. Holmgren leading the way. Dort misses. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. To the paint. Here's Gordon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Saric.
Well, I think the things that Aaron Gordon has added to his game, specifically that reliable three-point shot, is a really welcome sign. This guy has an incredible upside.
And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Jokic with the bucket.
And just paying attention to the details and makes great reads offensively. Jokic is so comfortable with the catch and shoot.
And there's the pass to Holmgren. That shot off the mark. And the Nuggets going the other way. Caldwell Pope against Giddey. Jokic trying to free himself up. They get it back. Oklahoma City leading by 10. It's Dort on the wing. Pass to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Well, as soon as you recognize the size mismatch, you have to attack.
Murray kicks to Caldwell Pope. Jokic against Saric. Outside Porter. Back to Jokic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. A three-pointer is right on target. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points now in the quarter. And from second rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Pass to Giddey. He can't get it to go. Gordon with the defensive effort. The Nuggets trail by 13. Inside. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Wow, how about the burst? Aaron Gordon off the floor so fast. Don't sleep on him, gentlemen. You're going to look silly.
Saric outside. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Saric. The pass to Giddey. Just 4 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Shot from 12. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And it's Jokic missing.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Saric outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Giddey from past the arc. Rebound by the Nuggets.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Jokic. A second chance effort. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Jokic has got 7.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
Outside Porter. Down low. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Jokic.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 18 points for him. Here's Giddey. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. 6 points for him.
Now, this is going to help Josh Giddey's game, boy. The confidence will rise if he can make these catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go.
The Thunder, 34.
If you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. We've got Williams. Williams is out there with Williams. Then it's Wiggins. And it's Joe in at the point. Wiggins from outside. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Nuggets. It's a 10-point game. And stolen by Wiggins. Williams in the post. Working on Bryant. Williams kicks to Wiggins. Here's Joe. He's covered by Brown. For 3, Williams. It's rebounded by Najee.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Outside Williams. Takes the 3. The Thunder with another miss. The Nuggets trail by 8. On the wing, Jackson. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Bryant's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
The kick out to Williams. Dishes to Williams. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And the Thunder lead by 10.
big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now here's Green. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brown outside. The shot, no good. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson.
That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Joe. Shot clock at 6. Floats it up for Williams. Great communication on the alley-oop. And it's a 12-point Thunder lead.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Denver calls timeout.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there. What a career arc when you consider Reggie Jackson. Here is a guy that literally was so frustrated at one point he considered retiring. And yet he puts in the effort and has a tremendous season.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Doris, looking at Reggie Jackson, he's coming off one of his best seasons ever.
Yeah, and you love that for a guy like him, not giving up, not letting the struggle impact his passion, giving the same effort he did as a rookie. I love his story, Kevin.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here he goes. That one wide left. The Nuggets trail by 16. And it's Murray penetrating. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Murray. 11 points for Jokic.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
Pass to Joe. For Murray. The Thunder with another miss. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Pass to Jokic. Pulls up from the corner. He squares up and sinks it. Jokic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this is why Jokic is an all-star, all-NBA caliber talent, because of his ability to dominate in an effortless fashion.
Williams can't hit. Denver's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. The 17-footer. They get it back. Gordon dishes to Murray. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Murray's got his second bucket.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Here's Joe. The Thunder with another miss. Now here's Porter. And the pass to Jokic. The lead now cut to single digits. Jokic has got 15 points.
And this is where Jokic is most comfortable. The closer he is to the rim, the more effective he becomes.
Outside Williams. That will count. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Oklahoma City holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And the fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Thunder leading by 8. The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Pass to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
He just jumps so fast. I mean, give Porter a chance to dunk. He doesn't think twice about it.
to Sharch. Lets the three fly. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sharch.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. And Porter, here we go. For three, Caldwell Pope. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
Holmgren gets the bucket. And the Thunder lead by 5.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Gordon with the screen from Earl. Lob pass to Gordon. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Aaron Gordon showing he can jump out of the gym. How about that alley-oop?
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Murray kicks to Caldwell Pope. Gordon the pass to Porter. Outside for Murray. Takes it inside. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
Pass to Giddey. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
I mean, this guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Jokic inside.
And it's a challenge trying to guard Jokic from there. Adept at making you foul him on the way up.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Poke loose. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Sharch, that's good.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And here we go. Sharch, the fast break chance. Rejected by Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Gordon. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Got one on Holmgren.
Well, the athleticism of Aaron Gordon is always a problem, but in particular, off the drive, my goodness.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
There's the pass to Giddey. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Sharch, right side. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Denver basketball.
Jokic finds Caldwell Pope. Jokic with the screen on Giddey. Here's Caldwell Pope. That's tipped.
My goodness, Josh Giddey using every bit of that frame to send that one back.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And it's Jokic in the corner. Back to Caldwell Pope. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Sharch, and slam dunk by Sharch.
Just finding the open man and making sure it's on time and on target. This is who Josh Giddey is.
Jokic with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And Murray, here we go.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Looking to close it out. That one
might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Clearly a foul.
That's his second personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7.
At the line for Denver.
And Gordon drops them both. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here is Giddey. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
The Nuggets with another miss. Giddey with it. And that's an intentional foul.
Jamal Murray. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.